Hello fellow gaming fans, this is Small Archangel welcoming you to this episode of 7 Days to Die, War of the Walkers. It is day 29 and it's already 9 o'clock in the morning because in the last episode we saw, we had a horde and I've already cleared up their mouldering corpses and looted them and put all the stuff away, so we're starting this episode a tad later than we ordinarily would. I'm just cooking some bacon and eggs, so I'm going to get that ouch, that's not the right door. I'm going to get that out of the fire. I might actually shift that door there just because it's going to be a bit of a bind because it's quite a hefty door, but it might just be kind of in our way a little bit. So there we go. I've got plenty of... I've got hardly any hunger. We do have an infection to clear, however, so let's just try eating honey. Now, I don't think that didn't work, did it? I seem to recall the last time that I did that, we had, that did not work. So, for some reason, I don't think I've had the infection for that long, but for some reason, it doesn't seem to want to clear just with honey. The infection will only use, only actual antibiotics, and we do not have any. Now, I don't know if antibiotics are a rarer drop in this mod or what, but I just haven't found any at all. I think mostly what we find is that we mostly get our antibiotics from drops, and drops in this mod don't necessarily give you antibiotics. They give you lots of lovely loot, but they don't give you antibiotics. Now, question is, had we discovered, we've got traders all over the place, had we discovered anywhere, and I don't think we had, no, we haven't. We haven't discovered a pop and pills at all, and it would be really, really useful if we could, because at this rate I'm going to die, so we need to get that sorted out. We've got the platform at the back there to finish off as well, so I've got, that isn't the right button, as per usual, we've got spikes, and we've got wood frames, see both of them there, and that's not in the right position for some reason. Let's just switch those over, there we go. We've got spikes and we've got wood frames, and we need to get this place sort of ship shape for the next horde that comes along, and I know that's not for a while, but we don't want to be in the position we were in this last time of, no, I don't want the spikes there, do I? We want these like this. And as it was, I was kind of... Oh, gosh, am I wearing a coat? Probably. Yes, I am. Gosh. There we go. We're still pursuing some of our class quests as well, of course, to try and get those completed, because it's really worthwhile getting our class quests completed, so we get the class vending machines, which are basically loot spawners, which is nice. However, we're going to have to build another structure, or rather an extension to our current structure to accommodate those, because I sort of didn't plan for those, because when I planned this base, I didn't know about the loot spawners, basically. I didn't know that that was, you know, what you got for as a reward for your finishing your class quest lines. So there we go. So we're going to have to do a little bit of an extension for those, because it's going to be really worth piling those up. And then the other thing I really want to do is get a mini bike, because it's high time we got ourselves a mini bike, and then that will make our lives a lot easier when it comes to traveling and looting and things. But I think kind of a priority, today we'll do this, and then we'll see if we can make ourselves a mini bike, because if we can, then we're going to be able to go traveling. We don't necessarily need to get back in time on a night. If we can just stay away, we can stay away overnight, that's fine. It should be safe enough to do so, if provided we can find somewhere safe to be. Bearing in mind the frequency of hordes in this mod, it's always a good idea if you can keep yourself moving in any case. There we go, I think we're finished with that lot now. And I can't safely get down here because I'll hurt myself, so we'll go all the way back. We could do with a drop zone with hay bales, and we will do that eventually, but for the moment I have to go all the way back over here and back through our hatchway, which I will shut behind us. We're going to put these spikes out, and then we're going to see if we can make ourselves a mini bike. Now I have most of the parts I think we're probably missing some vital things like, for example, you know, a basket. I never seem to have a basket because, of course, it's not something that's particularly useful to us till we get to the point of making our mini bike. So it's not something, especially when space is at a premium, that you tend to pick up. But we'll just have to see if there's anything we're missing. We're going to have to knock that together as well. Oh, will you place where I want you to? Perfect, there we go. So we've just run out of spikes. There's a fair few spikes that, yeah, there's a fair few holes in there that I just couldn't get the spikes into because they're always a bit reluctant to place. It's always awkward like that. And now we need to get ourselves a mini bike together. Now we don't really have anywhere to build up and to place our mini bikes at the moment, to park it. But what I'm planning on doing is if we can make ourselves an extension platform, possibly coming off in this direction because it's fairly level, for our well, yeah, we'll make an extension structure in this direction, I think. Not right now, but that is where we'll park our mini bike as well. We'll make it so that we can put our vending machines there, but also so we can park our mini bike on top of it as well. So maybe we'll have a ramp access to that. And then, yeah, we've got the main base here. We've got our fighting platform over there. We've got ramp access to this one here as well. And we'll have a drop over there so I can just drop into it. Drop off it, rather. Sorry, I just thought I heard a screamer. I did hear a screamer. She hasn't seen me. Oh, yes, she has. Crap. What? It was spawned right on top of me. No, I didn't think so. Okay, she's down, but she's brought in some other zombies already, so we'll just take those out before we do anything else. She's got some feathers. There we go. And we haven't even got anything going at the moment. We've got nothing cooking. It's just simply a matter of the torches, I think. Bringing these in. Where did you... Yeah, I heard you come in. There you go. Now, Edgar is going to get back up again. Yes, he is. Not this time, he's not. No, we've had that already. Okay. Let's just see if any of these guys have got anything. No, we don't need your sham sandwiches. I will take your oil, however. And what have you got? Nothing. Okay. Alright, and I can't even be bothered clearing them up. Right, so, if we take a look at the parts that we've got here already, let's just get in the base first, because I've got a few things to put away. And then we're where we need to be to actually put this thing together as well. So, we have got... everything but the chassis, really. I've got a tungsten. I've got two lot. Oh, for goodness, what is this now? What? Drop dead, Fred. Right. So, as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted, we've got most of the parts we need, including a battery. Could do with a better quality battery, but we've got a really good quality engine, which is a great start. We've got some tungsten handlebars, which is amazing. I can't repair those, however, or any such thing, because they are unfortunately beyond me at the moment. I haven't got the recipe in my lexicon of knowledge. So let's just see. Obviously, we can't make these in our inventory anyway. Mini bike chassis we need to make in the forge, so we're going to have to make one of those. So let's get that going straight away. Mini bike chassis. There we go. And then we're going to need handlebars. Now we've got two sets of handlebars here. We've actually got steel ones. Repair. We need to rebuy. Yeah, okay, so we can't even repair those. However, if we put the whole bike together, we might be able to. Because somebody said to me in the comments, we can apparently mix and match. So that sounds a good idea to me. We've got some mini bike handlebars there, but they're pretty cruddy quality. So what I'm going to do, I think I've got my mini bike parts in here, along with a heck of a lot of other stuff. We're going to put that back in there, the tungsten handlebars, because we don't need those at the moment. I'm going to put that duster in there as well. Do you know what? I'm going to scrap that because it's just not very good quality, is it? And I'm going to scrap that for the same reason. We're going to put our mini bike handlebars back in there. We've got a mini bike seat. Let's see, what do we need to make that? Duct tape, leather, cotton, short-eyed pipe. Is our chassis done? Not yet, no. Another 50 seconds. So we're going to need cotton, which we probably haven't got any of. Oh no, I have. I thought I turned it all into cloth. And we're going to take duct tape and short iron pipes. Righto. And then we should be able to make it in our workbench. Mini bike seat. Fantastic. And then because that one is really not very good quality at all. And we can mix and match our parts. So our handlebars, our steel handlebars, should be able to go on just a normal frame. 11 seconds to go. And then what other parts are we going to need? Well, we're going to need a basket, obviously. So let's just see. Here we go. Oh, 25. That's a really cruddy quality frame, isn't it? That is really pants. Presumably because some of my skills aren't great. Is it my misc crafting needs to be improved to make that better? I'm not entirely sure. Well, misc crafting only increases the spill. Crafting quality. Ah, it does. Okay. So actually, we will just buy a couple of classes in that. And then, yeah, I've got probably a few other skill points. Again, I've got 43 to spend. So we'll have weaponsmithing and toolsmithing up. And we'll have armor crafting up as well. And then maybe I will craft another one of those and then put them together, because that is going to be a really rubbish quality one otherwise. Okay, here we go. So we've got a mini bike seat, which again is absolute rubbish quality. In fact, it's even more rubbish quality than the one we just made. So sounds like we have visitors again. It's probably another screamer. No? Oh god, it's a horde of bobs. Look at them. You know what? We have a quest, class quest, to kill with a pistol, I believe. So let's go ahead and do that here. Give me my pistol, and let's see if we can shoot these guys before they all die, that is. There's a guy here who looks a bit weird. And he's the only one left, I think. But if I carry this pistol in my inventory, then hopefully we're going to be able to make some kills with it. And up our pistol skill, because at the moment our gun skill is really, really powerful. Just die! Okay, I'm not sure if that will count as me killing him, because he fell over dead on the spikes, unfortunately. So that's not ever so helpful. Okay, but as I say, I will keep that in my inventory, and the ammo, and then we can actually use that to finish that class quest off. Okay, 8 seconds to go on that one. Right, okay, so now we've still got 25. Okay, so actually that has not increased the quality whatsoever, has it? No, it has not. Look at that, it's still 25. Wow, that is still crud. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what it is we need to do to increase that, but I'm not going to waste any more materials on this. I'll have to look into that, because I'm fairly sure in the vanilla game I wouldn't be that bad at making a mini bike at this point. Is it science? No, chemical, mechanical, and trap items. Mechanical? Does it count as a mechanical? It should count as a mechanical, but I'm not quite sure. And I've got 0 out of 10 for that, of course. We can buy the first one just to help us out with that. But otherwise, I'm not entirely sure if that's it. But anyway, our bike's not going to be great quality to start with, but it should be good enough. Okay, so we're going to get our chassis. I don't want to put it down here now, do I? That would be stupid. Oh gosh, I've just put it down. That is not what I meant. Okay, so we're going to need that. We've got the handlebars, we've got the wheels. Okay, I think we've got everything that we need, apart from gasoline. Now, I did have some of that. There we are. There's some gasoline there we can put in it. So let's head off and see. I'll just shut that. There we go. Once I get going on this thing, we may be away sometime. I need medication. I need a basket to be able to carry more stuff. So obviously it's going to be pretty useful if... Oh, nice. I've got another one of those to put my club together with that and make a better club. My crossbow could do with repairing and or upgrading as well. I'm going to head to a road and then plonk the mini bike down on that. Okay, here we go. Quick, before a zombie sees me and decides that they're going to come and attack us. Oh, that just span round in a slightly strange kind of way. There we go. And the only thing we're missing is a basket there. Nope, nobody's seen me. Okay, that's good. There's a... Quite sure that... We've seen all the prefabs around here, so we know what these all have to offer. So, add basket to access storage. Yes, we know that. We're going to refuel. There we go. And that fuel really needs to go in... I don't know. That fuel really needs to go somewhere in our... in the bike itself, but for the time being, okay, we have a bike. This is fantastic. It goes pretty quick because the engine at least is of a good quality, but from here on in we're going to have to try and service that bike, so we're going to have to try and keep it in good working order. Now I want to go, I think we're going to go down this road here and we're going to see, so I'll just give a quick waypoint there so I can see where I'm going, because you cannot look at the map at the same time. We're going to go down that road there and we're going to see what we can find. If we find another town, then great. We're not expecting a feral horde for some time. Therefore, whoops, let's head down this way. We've got a little bit of lag because one always has a little bit of lag in this mod. Now that's an NPC, so I need not fear the NPC. I will take my wrench to this car, however. Nice. And we will keep our eyes open for a basket. Now, I don't know if we've got... Oh, NPC getting attacked. There's a pirate ship. I can see a water tower on the horizon, so I'm pretty sure we've got another town out in this direction. Now, obviously, it's 8:30 at this point. So, at this juncture, I'm thinking that, you know, stowing away somewhere for the night, away from home. Just, you know, a little frisson of excitement there. So we're going to go maybe to the top of that water tower. I'm not going to overnight in that shed. I could overnight in the pirate ship, but I've already done that one. So let's do something different this time. And yeah, we just want to be out of harm's way, really. We can't necessarily put the bike out of harm's way, but zombies don't actually pay that much attention to bikes anyway. There's a bunch of dead cars around here that we can scavenge from, which is fab. There's obviously some sort of barn building over there. There's a big building here, so I'm thinking we have a town. There must be a road somewhere that leads to it, you would think. Unless that is a prefab all by itself. Now that is quite odd, isn't it? We're going to have to check this out, aren't we, folks? We are going to have to. So, what we're going to do here, I think... Yeah, I don't fancy staying on top of that or staying anywhere, because I don't know what's... Look at the size of it. It's enormous. There's an NPC over there as well. So this place is probably going to have a lot of zombies in it. There's also some sort of... Oh, now that's a trader's down there, isn't it? That's worth knowing about. I don't think we know about that. Right, we're going back to this water tower. That's where we're going to spend the night. Oh, I'm sorry. As a biker there, I didn't really want to alert him to my presence. Not really. So, we're going to put our bike here and hope that it stays safe. There's a vulture. Rats. That, of course, is the worst thing about being out in the open like this, is that a vulture can and will hunt me. Gotcha! Ha! That was satisfying. That was extremely satisfying. Okay, now I know better than to try and do anything much here, because I have been caught out by that one before, trying to make myself... Oh, gosh. Oh! Of course. There's a ladder, and that is what I was just going to try and do something about, because the ladder is there, so we need to do that. And then what I was going to do, before he interrupted me, was this. Only for some reason I can't do that. I'm now hunted by somebody else, which is a bit crazy. I was hoping I could do this so that they wouldn't all see me, but I think... Oops. That there's a corpse actually preventing me from... Yep, there was. There we go. Now he's gone. So we're just going to do this. I'm just going to light myself up. That's a very stupid idea. I wanted to make it so that you guys could see me, but, you know, in actual point of fact, that means that the zombies can see me as well. So I'm just doing that kind of as a... Let's just see. I just want to make sure that... Oops. I don't think this is going to protect me very much. But it should protect me a little. I mean, I've got my head sticking out still. There we go. Nice. Alright, so we are now... We've got a shoot through frame, so we're good. And we are entirely enclosed as well, so we should be good for the night now. And I'm not about to dig down in there because I'll fall into the well, fall into the water and drown myself. So, and that would not be particularly clever, would it? So I think we should be good for the night now. I didn't bring any food with me. I did bring water, so we're all right for food, for water. I don't think I've got any skill points to spend now. We spent them all. And yeah, I'm still not absolutely sure what we need to do to be able to craft better quality bike parts. I dare say there will be some very specific skill line that we need to up in order to do that. I'm just not quite sure what it is. Health nut, I would like to max that out, just because who doesn't want maximum health? It's just a good idea. Knife guy we're going to work on because at some point I want to have a machete. Same with decapitator, because that's a really good perk to have as well. And then with regard to mini bikes, you can see we've got mini bikes for smarts, mini bikes for toughs, and if we can learn those, that allows us to build steel mini bikes. And eco mini bike is presumably we can make a tungsten one as well. So Kevlar, steel, yeah, Kevlar and steel is the smart one. And tough is tungsten. Yes, the smart one's the eco bike, which is supposed to use less gas or something. I'm not entirely sure. But being able to learn those would be good. Build a class master. Hey. So that is something else we definitely want to do, is to complete our builder class. We're in marksman class at the moment, which is kill any zombie. Holding any shotgun. Right, so we need a shotgun for that one. I've got a pistol at the moment. I'm fairly sure I've got my light on, which is really silly, so I need to turn that off. And yeah, so it's a shotgun we need rather than a pistol, and we haven't got that many shotgun bullets, which is why I haven't used a shotgun so much at the moment, because they're a little bit more of a rare drop. And we need to we need to gather our protection class papers. We've only got 2 of them at the moment, or perhaps even 1. We need to kill 5 boar with a bow, so crossbow will do for that one. And this, number 2, we are halfway through gathering iron. So while we're gathering scrap cars on our quest for drugs and medication and things, I think we will probably go some way towards completing that one as well. So I think maybe we'll have that quest active, because that is what I would really like to be able to complete. And this is only 2 of 5, and as you can see, with nearly all of them, we're in 2 of 5. Kill any animal. Well, if we can kill 1 more animal, we'll have the first part of our covert class completed as well. So that's fantastic. Okay, guys, so I'm going to crouch here in the dark for the remainder of the night. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to let me know, and also feel free to give me your comments and your suggestions, and give us any hits and tips as well if you're familiar with this mod, because I've still not got it quite worked out. And I hope you'll join me for the next episode. Till then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.